And welcome back to Crypto Hulk channel. Yep, just got done sitting in a dry sauna. I go in a dry sauna. 10 minutes. I'll rest about 10. Go back in for 10. So you can tell my face is a little bit red. And if I'm huffing and puffing, I'm not having a heart attack. I'm trying to recuperate. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. Nothing on this show's fucking real. Everything on the show is FUD. I'm spreading FUD. That's my new fun word of the day. Don't believe anything on the show. Everything's a big lie. All right. Okay. Now we got that dumb shit out of the way. Who's the first one here? You got Donna A, 1970 legend, Bob Alberti, Mr. OG, and Hanglish. World's getting more crazy by the minute. Planting the garden for a little peace, waiting for Hulk to pick up my spirit a bit. Well, I'm not a pick-me-up, unless you want it to be. But I am a deep diver on occasion, and sometimes I look over global news. Global news like Celo. Let's get right into it. About a year ago, I went over about 5 different cryptos. Maybe it was 2 years. I'm starting to lose my memory, but it was a while ago. I don't really like doing that, but I went over about 5 different cryptos, went to their website, studied them, and then I think each night of the week for like 5 days, I talked about a different crypto. And but anywho, one of those that actually looked pretty promising to me, I have not invested in it, is Celo. Let's go over this article real quick. Celo integrates Chainlink CCIP interoperability protocol. The Ethereum Layer 2 solution is leveraging Chainlink for blockchain interoperability and real-world price data. On May 29th, Ethereum Layer 2 network Celo announced the integration of Chainlink's CCIP protocol for cross-chain interoperability. Celo's executive director, Eric Nakagawa, issued a statement following the deployment of CCIP on Celo. Canonical cross-chain infrastructure can accelerate the long-term growth and adoption of the Celo ecosystem. I'm not telling you to get some Celo, but I'm telling you to get some Celo. Nagawaka added, as the only interoperability solution achieving level 5 cross-chain security, CCIP provides a great option for developers, founders, and the wider community to consider and adopt. Cross-chain interoperability continues to be a core focus on the blockchain industry as here we go again with the tokens, let me look here, as real-world asset tokenization is poised to become the next major frontier for growth. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight, is tokenization. It's here, everybody. And all these companies are scrambling around to tokenize shit. There's 2 things we need to have to be rich, okay? I've been telling you for like 3 years. You got global crypto regulations, that's one, and then global tokenization of real-world assets. Unless those 2 happen, forget it. Forget about it, okay? You ain't getting rich. And if you are, you're one of the millions that get rich because everybody else is pouring money into dumb shit meme coins, and you hop in at the right time and hop out, and a million people are left wrecked. Okay. I'm speaking to those millions of people who don't know how to time shit and whatever. Follow Crypto Hulk channel and you're going to end up with millions, okay? And you'll probably lose nothing. They're talking about, according to Chainlink, the total of all real-world assets account for a staggering $874 trillion. That's almost 1 quadrillion. Unfortunately, these assets are spread out across numerous platforms, industries, and chains, causing efficiency and liquidity issues for investors and speculators who wish to unlock Chainlink's. What is Chainlink CCIP protocol? This is where Chainlink protocol comes in. It acts as a sort of layer 0 protocol for cross-chain communication between public blockchain and even traditional financial architecture. Last year in 2023, Chainlink successfully conducted a pilot test with SWIFT, the International Messaging Protocol for Interbank Communication. The Oracle Network and Interoperability Protocol also conducted a similar experiment with a deposit DTCC. That's a Ripple partner. So Chainlink did a protocol with the DTCC, JP Morgan Ripple partner, BNY Mellon Ripple partner. Are you seeing how this works? Let me tell you something. So Ripple doesn't do everything. New people doesn't do everything. So that's where other cryptos come in to assist, all right? Ripple's designed, XLM's designed for certain things, XDC is designed for certain things. There's no one crypto that's going to do it all. So there will be some kind of use for Chainlink and Celo and all this stuff. Just how much, I don't know. But this is an option for people if you want to get into something else besides the 3X's. Celo, that's one. Chainlink's a little bit pricey, but so there's that option for you. There's that article. I'm going to check the comment section right here. Mr. OG, Fat Granny Coin. Let's see. Pepe's Mama's Lover. Tokenization and Global Crypto Regs. Which Celo? There are a bunch. There's only one that I know of. You'll have to figure out which is the actual Celo. Crane Chain. Bring back Mr. Tits McPoodle. Oh my God. Robert Bob Bobby. There's Robert Bob Bobby Driscoll. Let's go to the next. JM was up all last night, and that's Lynn. Okay. Let me click out of this one. Next one, here's another crypto you might want to look into. I'm going to show you this right now. Stephen Morris, McPoodle, meow. Thank you, Stephen Morris, for that donation to the channel there, big buddy. Real world asset platform. Okay, so listen to this. We got another crypto coming in here for some of you guys might want to look into it and buy it. It's up to you. I thought I'd at least talk to you about it. It's legitimate. Both of these two are legitimate. Polkadot and TVVIN. Real world assets platform. It's called TVVIN. Leverages Polkadot to scale gold tokenization. The real world asset sector is seeing strong interest from traditional financial institutions. I'm telling you guys, the giants are here and they're setting up shop, okay? I'm not bitching and complaining about how long it's taken. It's just we have to wait. I'm showing you every day now, major institutions are tokenizing crypto. You know what that means? They're making crypto. They use the word token it's really crypto. See what they're doing? They're trying to mentally block you from understanding what's going on. For the rest of this article, I'm going to use the word crypto in place of token, okay? So it sounds better because that's what they're trying to do is use the word tokenization. They don't want to use the word cryptos. Oh, no. If it got out that BlackRock is making crypto with Ondo, oh my God. See what I mean? Just when you say that word, right? That's why they use tokenization because it's just kind of like real world asset crypto platform TVVIN. See how I did that? It's supposed to be real world asset tokenization platform. I'm calling every time I see token, I'm calling it crypto. In the May 29th statement, the crypto platform TVVIN revealed it was launching its London, listen to this, London Bullion Market Association certified gold crypto and its platform utility crypto on Polkadot. Now, here's what you want to look for if you want to invest in this stuff. VVG, Victor George, okay? That's the certified gold token from the London Bullion Market Association. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is legit. Otherwise, the London Gold Association is not working with dumb shit crypto companies. This is one, if you want an alternate, and it'll be some kind of commodity crypto token or whatever it is. And it has a platform utility token called TVVIX, and it's on Polkadot. I don't know how to buy these things. Don't ask me how to buy them. You can ask other people in the top chat or whatever. I'm just putting the information out there in case some people want. Hey, I got some people that watch the show that have deep pockets and never-ending ability to invest. Okay, so those people might, go in there and drop 1 or 2 G's on this thing, on each one. Why Polkadot? By expanding to Polkadot, TVVIN aims to increase the ability of its real-world asset cryptos across blockchains, boosting flexibility and integration capabilities. The strategic shift will also enable easier integration with other chains like Cardano. This move leverages Polkadot's strengths to enhance scalability, security, and interoperability for a real-world asset crypto platform. The expansion to Polkadot also offers TVVIN several advantages, including comprehensive asset management, enhanced stability and security, low transaction fees. Oh, listen to this. Polkadot native USDC Circle. Oh, that's the Stellar Network. Spoiler alert. That's the XLM crypto. If you don't have the XLM crypto, you're wrong. And they're using a USD tether. Seamless integration with the Ethereum virtual machine compatibility, wallet support, multi-signature. Oh, that's right. Ripple just had, you notice how this just comes out after Ripple announces they have the Ethereum virtual machine sidechains on the XRP ledger. Then this article comes out. How convenient is that? It's also convenient that they're using Stellar. They're running the Circle USDC. They run on Stellar platform. Oh, so right here now we see evidence of both Ripple and Stellar in this one sentence right here. Very interesting. See, they work together. So you're gonna have Polkadot and this TV guide shit. Those 2 cryptos, and then you got Stellar in there. And if it's EVM compatible, that's the Ripple side chain. Okay. They're talking about trustless bridges. I think we all know the bridge currencies they're talking about there, buddy. I think that's the end of the article. Yeah. Let me check the comment section. We'll go to the next articulo. Well, we got Manuel Villar tearing it up there. Thanks for letting us know about Celo a while ago. Thanks for that donation there, buddy. Pablo Escobar. Hulk, if and when we get rich, do you think we will have investment options? I haven't been able to buy Ondo, Axelar, etc. Go on Coinbase. You can buy Axelar and shit there. Ondo and Axelar is on Coinbase there, buddy. DJ Super Choncho is like right now. Okay. Trump's guilty in that court. They'll go to a appeals court. In that case, they'll go bye-bye. The whole case was designed to stop Trump from running. So now, before November, Trump's case has to get before a superior, what do you call those courts? It has to go to the higher level court to be dismissed because there were so many errors and stuff in that court case. It was ridiculous. Appellate court is what I'm thinking of in New York. And it'll get tossed out. This whole thing was just a ploy to stop Trump from trying to get elected, but it won't work. See, it's like that. These people cheat, okay? But they're not smart. I've told you that. It's the same protocol as the jackass that fucked with my channel. They have abilities to cheat because they're not smart. They're not smart enough to get somebody to make a show that can outdo me. Not going to happen. So they have to resort to blocking people from watching my show, fucking with the algorithm and stuff. You got this corporation, it's one of the richest in the world, and they can't groom somebody to make crypto videos and steal all the customers? No. They got to fuck with people like me. Now, if I put out dumb shit, they don't fuck with you. On YT, they do not mess with your channel. If I put out spammy shit and I'm distracting people away from XRP, XLM, XDC, I talk about certain countries, Russia, China, Israel, and all these different things like that. Oh, they ban the fuck out of my channel. Shadow ban the fuck out of my channel. But everybody else, no. You know why? Because they don't want this thing. I've got information that if it gets out, it could seriously cause a world, you know what, boom, boom, pow. Because, well, I don't want to get into it. I already done the shows over the past week. Look at some of those shows I've done. You don't want the whole world seeing that because they'll be like, oh, the United States is all in on that XRP shit. Oh, we don't want nothing to do with that. You ever notice how all these little tiny countries are now coming up with cryptos, crypto legislation? In America, there's nothing at all. Isn't that kind of weird? Isn't that funny how, yeah, but it's all planned. We're going to go last. Next. This is the No Nonsense channel. Pretty much about as no nonsense as you get there, buddy. Oh, man, those menthol things. When you drink, I have a strong, these are strong.
That was easy.
These Vicks are strong. Oh, man. Let me tell you what, those suckers, oh my God, be careful. After you have one of those, then try to drink ice water, not a good thing. You should wait like 5 minutes. That shit's painful. It goes even up into your teeth and the nerves and shit. When you drink that cold water, oh. So be careful with that. Next article. Oh, I want to show you something here. The SEC, the criminal organization known as the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. Look what we got here. SEC, the SEC commissioner, Hester Pierce, pitches safe space for digital securities. Oh, they're going to do an experiment, everybody. They're doing an experiment. They've never done this at all. They're going to run this experiment for the very first time, like a virgin. Hester Pierce said her Sandbox pitch would offer opportunities for cross-border collaborations. Oh, I'll bet you they would cross-border between blockchain firms. There's going to be a collaboration with blockchain firms and regulators, and nobody's going to get in trouble. Okay. This whole thing with Gary Gensler, you're telling me in the 3 years Gary's been in office, he could never have done this kind of a thing. He's just going to call everything a security. Gary's fake. He's not even. Securities and Exchange Commission Commissioner Hester Pierce recently published a letter pitching a cross-border sandbox program between the US and the United Kingdom. Firms experimenting with crypto securities. Pierce's letter follows a joint proposal from the Bank of England, Ripple partner, and the UK Financial Conduct Authority to create a safe space for blockchain companies in the United Kingdom to test real-world implementation of crypto securities, issuance and trading without fear or without fear of reprisals from state regulators. So now, what Hester Pierce wants to do is have a sandbox, allow all the fintech companies to come in, work with the regulators, because look, BlackRock's and all these companies, it's time. They want to make trillions, okay? And they're talking to Hester Pierce saying, hey, get this shit done. So, notice how they're talking about crypto securities. They aren't talking about commodities, are they? No. Are they talking about getting our cryptocurrency money ready? No. What have I always told you? The rich adults are going to get first, and then we get the scraps left over from dinner. Like you give the dogs. That's how this goes. You're not getting rich anytime soon. So, congratulations on paying your $500 or $1,000 a month membership fees to some channel who's going to give you all the inside information. They ain't giving you no inside information, okay? This is common fucking sense. The adults are going to get rich before you and your little course that you bought, your little crypto course to buy the dips and sell the highs and all that dumb shit. You ain't making a fucking thing from that, okay? Until these crypto securities get taken on. It says during a recent panel at Consensus 2024, Pierce explained the benefits of conducting a cross-border collaboration for what? Crypto asset exploration. Oh, they're going to explore. Oh, okay. We've only had XRP for 11 years. These people are such liars. We can have double the data coming from those experiments, and so in order to do that, what I suggested is the SEC to do is create a micro innovation sandbox in the United States, which would allow people to come in, set their own conditions, and try something. Try it under certain activity ceilings. Pierce continued, one of the problems that we've had is that people have tried to come into the SEC and get relief, but, you know, you sort of come in and nothing happens. This would force the SEC's hand a little bit. So that's what's going on. We're starting to see a possibility of a sandbox for crypto securities. Now that leads us right into our next article. Not quite that one. Yeah, I might not go with the South African Central Bank. Okay, I'll throw the South African Central Bank story in real quick. Let me copy paste that for you. All right. A while back, a couple years ago or less, I did a story on Project Coca, not the coca you're thinking of. You snort up your nose. South African Central Bank, they opt against publishing a CBDC study. So South Africa did an experiment like 2 years ago. They still haven't published the results right now. Then they're telling us we need another 2 more years. And I'm like, come on, dude. Do you seriously think we fucking believe that shit? It's going to take you 4 years to do this stuff. This is a stall tactic. The South African Reserve Bank has reportedly decided not to unveil the findings of the initial phase of its central bank digital currency feasibility study. Instead, the central, you want to know why? Because it's probably going to show everybody that it's XRP, XLM, and XDC. They don't want that shit getting out, okay? We all know what it is, all right? Let's not play like it's fucking Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's not that fucking shit, all right? The South African Reserve Bank has reportedly decided against releasing it. The study concluded, meaning they got done with the study late 2022. We're almost 2 years into this when they completed it, and they still don't want to give the results. They're telling us they need 2 more years. What a load of shit. According to a report, the findings required significantly more work. Hence, the decision was made not to publish. In May 2021, that's when they did the study, May 2021, and finished around August of 2022. So here we are almost 2 years ago, they did this. It says prior to that, SARB, the South African Reserve Bank, had conducted the Project Coca study. And I went over that, which focused on, listen to this, high value transactions. Think of a crypto that's dealing with banks. Gee, I don't know any crypto Hulk that deals with banks except XRP. What does it say here? This Project Coca focused on the settlement of high-value transactions between commercial banks at the wholesale level. You know what? That's straight up XRP. Just letting you know. It's what it is. It's not Ethereum at all. No one's using Ethereum. It can't pass the 6-second rule. So rule out Bitcoin and Ethereum right away. It's definitely not. Okay, let me ask you a question. There's only one. There's only one. What CEO that works for a crypto company out of California in San Francisco? Boy, we're really narrowing it down here, aren't we? What CEO ends up in all the World Bank meetings and there's no other crypto representative at those meetings except Bradley Garlinghouse? I want you to just sit and think and ponder that one. How is it that Ripple's CEO ends up in all the top bank meetings in the world, where the IMF is there, where the Bank for International Settlements is there, and there's no other crypto company ever at these tables? When they have a luncheon or they're having a meeting, it's always Brad Garlinghouse. Why is Vitalik Buterin not there? I want the maxis, the Ethereum maxis, to explain to me why the fuck, if your Ethereum is so good, why are you not in one of these meetings? Why is it always Brad Garlinghouse at every single global bank convention, global this? There's only one crypto representative, and that's Brad from XRP, Ripple. It's the only one ever. The richest people in the room, the most powerful banking institutions in the world, and Brad Garlinghouse is sitting right there at the meetings. Doesn't that tell you something? And if it doesn't, you're on the wrong show. You're going to need some kind of psychiatrist or something because you got something fucked up in your head. Because if you can't see that there's one man always in the top rooms of the world with nobody else, just him, that should tell you something right there. That's the racehorse you want to bet on. But Crypto Hulk, but Vitalik Buterin's richer than everybody. Like, that's what you base your investment on? It's how rich you think a guy is? That's fucking stupid, actually. But okay, that's why you're watching my show and I'm not watching yours, right? Okay, got it. So keywords here: cross-border payments, wholesale crypto, and then banks. You throw those words together and you come out with, well, XRP. All right. That article is done. D-U-N. Now we go on to the main event. 5 Dennis, 1, 2, 3. South Africa has the largest diamond and gold mines in the world to be tokenized. Oh, man. Africa. Okay. Here we have a paper, a consultation, a report, whatever you want to call it, from the Bank of England. Jolly old England, huh? I want you to see what's going on. Baby fist. Oh, you had to do it.
We are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people. I love the First Amendment. Nobody loves it better than me.
Nobody. Then I got my, don't worry, I got another one. That's a 24 karat gold one. People are like, dang. And then I got this one. Nah, I'll be back. I'll be back as your president again. I'll be back. All right. Playing with toys on the show. Got it. It's what we do, I guess, when we're 54 years old. Bank of England. I'm going to cherry pick this article. I'm not going through the whole thing. It would take me an hour. So I'm going to give you the short bus version. Digital Securities Sandbox. Now, this is interesting because Hester Pierce was talking about it. Let me tell you what, it's going to happen. We will have a sandbox because they've already done this. What they're doing is they're running a experiment, right? No, what they're doing is this is a demonstration. They're going to run a demonstration to the world and just somehow, oh my gosh, this shit works. It's amazing, right? Now, I'm going to show a crypto in here, R3, which is the platform, and XDC is the crypto. Hold on a minute. Let me get the article lined up. Okay. Digital Securities Sandbox joint Bank of England and the Financial Conduct Authority consultation paper. The consultation paper sets out the Financial Conduct Authority and the Bank of England's proposals to implement and operate the Digital Securities Sandbox. They're starting this right now. Right now. What is the Digital Securities Sandbox? The DSS is a regime that will allow firms to use developing crypto technology. I added that in. It'll allow firms to use crypto developing technology such as distributed ledger. Oh, kind of like Ripple, kind of like Stellar, and kind of like R3, Zinfin. In the issuance, trading, and settlement of securities such as shares and bonds, firms that successfully apply to the DSS will be able to operate under a set rules and regulations that has been modified to facilitate this. The DSS will last for 5 years and will help regulators design a permanent technology, friendly regime for the securities market. I want to let you know something, everybody. This is where all the cryptos are going to be tested together, head to head. And they're going to find out which ones are good and which ones are horse poo-poo. We're going to find out real quick. Okay. It says here, it's going to help regulators design. It's going to help this isn't the permanent. This little experiment called the Sandbox will help regulators design a permanent technology that's friendly for securities, okay? And that's going to be XDC crypto. I'm going to show you this in a minute. It will be possible for firms that successfully apply the DSS to undertake the activities traditionally associated with central security depositories, namely the issuance, maintenance, and settlement of financial securities. We skipped down a little bit. The Bank of England and the Financial Conduct Authority will work together to operate the DSS. And they have 3 aims. Facilitate innovation to promote a safe, not an FTX disaster or a Sequoia Capital or none of that. They want innovation to promote a safe, sustainable, and efficient financial system. They want to protect financial stability. You hear about all the Ethereum stuff getting hacked? Protecting market integrity and cleanliness. What are they going to trade? Equities, corporate and government bonds, money market instruments such as commercial paper and CDs. The trading and settlement of derivative contracts and of unbacked cryptos such as Bitcoin are not in the scope of the DSS. The intention of the bank and the FCA is that financial market participants, such as companies that use capital markets to raise finance, or participants in a financial market who trade securities, should be able to interact with the firms inside the DSS as normal while benefiting from new technology. Similarly, unless otherwise specified by the regulators, all financial market participants will be able to use the securities issued in the DSS as they normally would any other security, including securities financing transactions or as collateral. They can also write derivatives contracts based on those securities. Those activities would still need to comply with the regulations that govern them. In order to protect the financial stability, the bank will impose limits on the value of securities that can be issued in the DSS. This reflects the fact that the new technologies are untested in important financial markets at significant scale. The DSS is composed of different stages of permitted activity, reflecting the bank's approach to managing financial stability risks. There will be a series of gates for Sandbox entrants to move through to progress from one stage to the next, with the amount of permitted activity increasing at each stage. This glide path will enable firms to eventually graduate from the DSS Sandbox to a possible new regime if they meet the relevant standards. I'll stop it right there. You guys have the page. It's like 10 pages or something long. I'm not going through all this stuff. What we're seeing here is this. We're trying to get the banks, the stock brokerages, and the fintech companies all working together without any kind of a problem. Okay. You can't go to from zero to hero tomorrow. That's not realistic. What I'm trying to show you is realistic. What are they doing? As I told you before, the adults are getting set up to get rich. That's why we're working on securities. Notice they said there's not going to be Bitcoin, none of these other things. You will get rich later, just like I said, okay? I've been telling you this. I've been telling you this for years. You're not going to be buying, doing, and selling all this shit until they get rich. And by then, guess what? You're not going to be buying no dips because all this shit's going to be super fucking expensive. Those days are over, okay? What we're having here is governments are setting up a sandbox. Security cryptos are being used. And that's what this will be, securities, experiment. They're going to get all the stock brokerages, all the adults are getting hooked up. But this is a sandbox to see how it works in real life. What I believe is going to happen after this is maybe they allow another country to come into this or whatever and do some testing where you can send it to other countries. That would probably be like a next step or whatever. So first, just the Bank of England and the Financial Conduct Authority, they're working on this, probably just for the United Kingdom. And once they're done, all this, remember, you can't lose transactions and shit. You can't have it where, whoops, we just lost $10 million. Where did it go? Oh, Sam Bankman-Fried just bought another house. No, they're not going to have that. So this will be a very controlled experiment. Let me check some comments, and then I'm going to show you R3 Corda and XDC, and I'm going to show you who's already the winner. Now, they're putting this dog and pony show for the people to watch. I'm going to show you who the winners of this already are. But let me get some comments first. Let me back this up. Okay, the digital dildo, the Bitcoin and Ethereum maxi pads don't understand all the partnerships and use cases of XRP. Make their assets redundant and pointless. It's going to be glorious. Come on in, LOL. Okay, digital dildos, right. Here's the deal. Whenever I go onto a channel, which is never anymore, and it's a Bitcoin or Ethereum person, they don't care what relationships anybody has. Okay, they don't want to hear about it. All they want to talk about is price. Okay, that's, Ethereum has some relationships, but Ethereum is not Ripple. The Ethereum is not XRP. They do different things. So, I've been running my program for about 4 years, pretty much just on XRP. There is so much going on. There is so much innovation and movement with XRP for 4 years. I never get bored on the channel because there's always shit going on. I always discover new shit, like Ripple in the countries of Russia, China, and Israel, and Philippines and Singapore, Thailand, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. No, it just never ends. The amount of customers that Ripple has, it's everybody. Now, when you talk to the Bitcoin maxis, well, yeah, but what is it doing for price? That's the only thing they have to say. Look, the globe is not using crypto right now. So whatever price you see, it's a manipulated price. This is what these dumbasses don't get. I've already shown the 60 some odd million pre-sale Ethereum block cryptos illegally sold as securities. I showed you the Ethereum purchase agreement. I showed you the developer plans, what the developers are going to do once they sell Ethereum. That's a total security right there. When you tell people, when you buy this Ethereum, we're going to use it to build out the mainnet or whatever, that's a security right there. That's illegal. Now, the fact that the SEC hasn't done anything, they're in on it. They're in on it. Look, our government, I want to tell you stuff because the new people don't know unless you watch Crypto Hulk. This whole thing is the government. People that do illegal shit that don't get in trouble, they're working for the government. Like the guy who runs Stellar, I won't mention his first name or his last name, but it's Jed. That dude never gets in trouble for no shit that he does. And he caused one of the most biggest crypto issues, which was Mt. Gox. And he walked away from that, not one problem. And then during the trial, he sold all of his XRP week by week by week. Nobody did nothing to him. No one said, hey, aren't those securities? No one said nothing to him at all. He just does what he wants. Gary Gensler just does what he wants. See, it's because these people are doing it for a reason. I don't have all the answers. Now let's look here. Oh, wait. So that's kind of like your answer for the digital dildo. Drink that water in. Dry something dries me out. XRP Poncherello. Thank you very much for both of those donations there, buddy. Listener sponsor. Oh, if any of you are going to go buy gold, silver, or crypto wallets, look at my tagged videos. All the little shorter videos that I make, I tag them. Check those out and maybe buy it through somebody that I'd recommend on my little tags that I put. 5 Dennis 123 getting DTCC model online globally. 5 years bullshit. 1 year R3 XRP can use XRP2. Thank you very much for that donation. I meant XDC and XRP. 5 Dennis 123. Thank you very much for that. Now let's look at. Okay, so this is like ridiculous. Let me show you something here. So I'm going to show you how much of a fake. Here's this article here. 2021, November. So we're talking 22, 23, almost 3 years ago. So we're looking at 2.5 years ago. Crypto Hulk, what is this? This, it says R3 in the upper left corner. This is an R3.com. This is a Ripple partner from back in the day. Like when Ripple first hit the scene, about a year or two later, probably a year, or two, they were partners with R3. All right? Something didn't work out and they split and went their merry way. But their R3 is using the Ripple tech to this day, trust me. 6 digital exchange goes live on R3's Corda. What is this? This is a world stock market, everybody. Just like the Bank of England and the Financial Conduct Authority talk about securities and shit, right? Guess what? We've already figured this out. This whole sandbox is reinventing the wheel. I'll tell you right now, with the Hester Pierce is like, I think number 2 at the SEC in the United States. They're the Securities Exchange Commission. Hester Pierce wants to have a sandbox. Now I'll tell you the truth. I read the articles to you. Now I'm telling you the real truth. So we read how Hester Pierce wants a sandbox. We read how the Bank of England and the Financial Conduct Authority is going to have a sandbox, and I'm going to blow up that fucking sandbox because that's horse shit, all right? right here, you have something called a 6 digital exchange. And it's been around since November 2021. What is it? It's a fully integrated, look at the first paragraph here, or this, let's call it the second paragraph. 6 launched. Now, this is in Switzerland. This is a stock exchange that's ran on blockchain, everybody. We don't need the fucking Sandbox. Let me finish this right here. 6 launched the digital exchange. It's fully integrated trading, settlement, and custody infrastructure. It's all that in a bag of chips, okay? The 6 digital exchange is a major turning point in the digital transformation of financial markets. They've already done it. This is absurd, okay? It's as if Hester Pierce has no idea that there's already a stock market in the world, and it's running on R3 Corda, which utilizes the XDC crypto that you should buy, okay? This is already done. This has been working brilliantly for over 2 years. Why they're creating a sandbox to try to figure out what cryptos to use, it's already been done. Like this whole thing, it's almost kind of like, doesn't the court system know about the Ripple settlement of 2015? When Ripple was called a currency. Why are we acting like we don't fucking know that Ripple is a currency? We already have a court hearing. The Department of Justice, the FBI, the United States Attorney's Office, the Treasury, and the Treasury Police, all in 2015 determined that the XRP is a currency. But yet we have a court trial that's dragging on. This is absurd. And the other thing, again, that's absurd is we already have 6. The digital exchange does it all. It's all crypto. What's with the fucking Sandbox shit? We don't need that. This has been done. There's been no errors for 2.5 years. The 6 digital exchange is a major turning point in the digital transformation of financial markets. It's already done. It's been running for 2.5 years. There's no issues at all. This will now be the standard for digital asset exchanges and digital central security deposits in the future. 6 digital exchange uses R3's distributed ledger technology. Didn't we just read this shit about distributed ledger technology? And how are we going to see these other articles? It's total bullshit. They've already done all this shit's done. The articles are a stall tactic about, now the SEC, for 3 fucking years, Ripple's been in court pretty much the same time that this 6 digital exchange came out. The exchange came out when? November 20. Okay, so 1 month later, the Ripple trial started or whatever. Something like that, okay? This is ridiculous. 6 digital exchange uses R3's distributed ledger technology platforms called Corda. It's a solution between trading and settlement. The entire workflow is facilitated through Corda's private, permissioned, and industrial strength platform. This is a private platform that they're using, so we can't see how much money is really moving on that platform. Listen to this. Together, we are delivering a world first, a single seamless workflow and client experience using cash delivered to the 6 digital exchange by local central bank, says here, from a settlement risk and cost perspective. It revolutionizes the post-trade process and lifestyle, driving a coach and horses through a spaghetti of processes. and people that make up T+2 settlement offer date, reducing to T+0, and eventually near instant settlement as required. Now, you know how America, we just got this new thing called T+1. Okay, that's so ridiculous because at the 6th digital stock exchange, they're at T+0. They're ahead of the United States. Settlements happen instantly on that platform because it's crypto based. Why are we okay? This is one of the many partnerships we hold, global exchanges, including R3 is proud to be leading the charge in the digitization of regulated financial markets. This is one of many partnerships we hold with global exchanges and depositories, several of which are designing and implementing digital market infrastructure on Corda, including the London Stock Exchange. So here we have, see, I'm telling you how ridiculous this is. The London Stock Exchange is already using R3's Corda. So is the Swiss Stock Exchange. Why the hell is the Bank of England and the Financial Conduct Authority using a Sandbox when the London Stock Exchange is already running on Corda? They're using Corda. I don't know how much they're using of it, but it's like, you see what I'm talking about? Like these people, they don't know. They've already published this article. And then you got this. I just read it the other day. Let me show you about R3. Okay, look at this article right here. We just went over this. Now, this happened October of last year, 2023. R3 Corda powers the first digital bond issuance on Euroclear's digital financial market infrastructure. They're talking about the World Bank's mixed up with Citibank and TD Securities. And you got London and New York, R3. You know, these people are keeping all these secrets. This is the crypto. So I'll get right to the point with this. This is the last article I want to show you. Here is the crypto, if you're brand new, that you want to get, XDC. R3 Corda, here's this article here. R3 Corda now has a bridge to public blockchains with the arrival of Ethereum-based XDC. This is dated September 14th, 2021. And XDC came from Zinfin. We've already discussed all this. That comes out of the Red Dragon country. Notice they don't want to call the XDC crypto something like Corda. Oh, it's Zinfin. They're trying to keep the Red Dragon quiet in this whole deal, okay? The Red Dragon country is fully cryptoed out for the past 10 or 11 years with Ripple. I've shown way too much evidence for that. So there you have it. Let me go over the comments. But basically, I got everything's done on the show. We blazed through it 58 minutes. I wasn't even looking at the time either. I was just trying to hustle. What do we got here? 5 Dennis 123. SBI CEO Katao always wanted Ripple and R3 to work together. That is why they bought heavily into both equities and XRP XDC tokens. Remember, there is a big money family in the shadows. And that makes sense because XDC comes out of Ethereum. Oh, here we go. And I already showed you how Wang Zhang is a Chinese company, and they invested heavily into Ethereum, and that Vitalik Buterin worked for some kind of Wang Zhang Chinese company, helping them develop something. So we know the Red Dragon country is heavily into Ethereum and has a lot of pressure in the Asian countries, so that's probably why. Kitch J gave a rewind fee Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. And I think that'll be it. Any other questions? Is there anybody new on the channel that might have a question? XRP Poncherello says, thank you, Mr. Hulk. We all know 1970 legend loves XDC. And I just showed you right there. It's the, I even think, I'll tell you what, well, it's hard to say, but XDC is used by like Securities and Exchange and stocks and bonds. And I think XDC is probably going to take off before like a lot of these cryptos. Because you got the business people, they all got to get rich first. I think all this stuff's going to go so fast from like 20 cents to 5,000 bucks. I think it's going to go just like that. I don't know. But they're showing that they're testing it now with the Sandbox, right? The fucking Sandbox. What a load of shit. They're already done. They already know that it's XDC crypto to facilitate all this shit. All right. Now you need other cryptos to assist. So, you know, but I think all this, when it goes, just like the flip of the switch, like I think it's just going to go. They're getting all the testing and stuff done now, making it look like everything works and everything. And then I just think one day, I don't know, somebody blows a whistle and it takes off, and then all you guys are rich, and I've done my job, you know? So I was hoping it would happen earlier, but I guess we'll just have to wait. You know, don't get down that it's taken so long. At least you know you're going to win, right? So just do your job each day that you go to or whatever. And then, you know, I'm really hoping it's next spring in May, but I don't know. Maybe it takes another 2-3 years. Like, I don't know. And it's discouraging at times, but just know I'm showing you all the history, and I'm showing you now what's getting set up for the future. I don't know when this shit's going to happen. But check it out. At least you got a channel where you can, you know, shit, right? Because I've shown all the evidence. That's why they fuck with my channel so bad, right? We know we're on the right channel. You're on the right channel. I'm trying my best to teach you. Don't get discouraged. Don't focus on price. I want you to focus on the real world news. And I'm showing you real world assets are being tokenized on private blockchains. That's what they said in there. The Swiss Stock Exchange is on the R3 private distributed ledger. They're not going to let you see shit, okay? Maybe until the last minute, then all this stuff goes on. Maybe they take all those ledgers that they've been running, as private ledgers, and layer it right on top of the XRP ledger, and then boom, all of a sudden, 0 to hero, right? 53-cent XRP. And they get that green light, and then it's $5,000 one day, and you're like, oh shit. You go to your phone, you look in your wallet thinking, you know, you're not going to have much money in there, and you're like, holy shit. That's what's going to happen. And you just have to wait. I don't have the magic answer. You're lucky to be on the show. You're lucky to see all the evidence that I've uncovered. So you know what the winners are. There's no doubt about that. We got YT fucking with the channel every day for 4 years. We know that. Doesn't happen to everybody else, just this channel. And I'm showing you the adoption each day that goes on. I show you what are the giants doing. I don't know the time and date when this fucking shit happens. Be fortunate. You're lucky to watch this show and know that one day all this fucked up shit's gonna end. Okay? Driving the shitty ass car, living in the bad neighborhood, you're living in the apartments with people above you who are hella loud and shit. And you can hear every single fucking step. I'm telling you, then the fucking bums and shit. I already know. Mr. Heath, member for 15 months. We are definitely on the right channel. This is Crypto Hulk. I'm going to look for news for tomorrow morning at 6:30. If I find it, then I will be on the air at 6:30. It's probably going to take me a couple hours to put together a show. Right now it's 7 p.m. Pacific. If I'm going to do a show right around 9 p.m., if you don't see any kind of post or something, then 9 p.m. Pacific, then I probably won't have a show. And that's for show. So I'll see y'all later.